and I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers.
Top of the day to you guys. Hello, welcome back. Raging Panda here. Today we're gonna do something different, and that is we are going to show how to hit higher numbers than what we could put out ourselves. Let's get into it, guys. Part 1 of a new series. So the first thing I'm gonna walk you guys through to my thought process before attacking. The first thing that I look at is the Titan on defense. And this guy, Karakor, is a 2-star level 30 Guardian type Titan. What does that tell me? That tells me that his skills provide only buffs for his own defending troops. That means it doesn't do anything for himself, but it buffs some certain troops on defense for him. So that is good for us. And his relics, he has only one defensive relic, and the other two are offensive, and that is another good point for us. Why is that? Because what we try to do when we are hitting higher up numbers is we are going to freeze the Titan, defending Titan, and dealing with him, taking him out meanwhile. So the less he has, the less buffs and relics and skill buffs that he has for himself, the better for us. So that is the first thing that we look at. The second thing is the troops. The troops here are Grenadiers level 13s, Panthers level 13s, Goliaths level 12. Looking at the troop composition tells me that the first troops that are going to be on the ground, the Lance troop itself, are 3 Grenadiers and those 2 Panthers. So dealing with 2 Panthers, you don't know where they are going to attack you from. So for those 2 Panthers, I'm going to take 2 sets of Spearmen to guard my Guardians or ranged units, whichever you guys take with yourselves. It could be either Grenadiers or Archers. I prefer Grenadiers. I take them with myself to guard them. So let's go do that. We are going to take 2 sets of Spearmen as said, and the rest are going to be Grenadiers. For spells, as I said before, we take freezes to take care of the defending Titans. So 2 at least. This time it's only a level 30 Titan, so we could take care of that hopefully. And let's just take a terror with ourselves as well. So, and as you can see, we are still in the event, so I'm using what is it called? I don't know, Thrust something. That is not important. But the Great Maul on the right, well, I can't show you. It takes time to show you guys. Let's go through it. The Great Maul that I have is a 2-star relic that I have been upgrading for a long while and have got 2 of his skills opened and maxed out already, as you guys could see here. 16% Titan damage against Goliaths and Pikemen. One of my most used and most favorite relics. The other one that we are going to use in this raid is going to be, bear with me while I scroll through all of these guys, is going to be this guy, Highlander. Highlander gives me 16% against Panther and an extra 16% against Goliaths. That's going to help us. That's going to put us at 32% against Goliaths. So we're going to take that. Reinforcements, we could take Goliaths with ourselves, but we will try not to use them. The end number that we put out there was 53,000, and we're going up against 83,000. So he has a good 30k on us. So it's one of these spread out maps. So the first thing that I want to do in this particular map is I'm going to line up my Grenadiers to take care of the defending Grenadiers as soon as possible. I'll be walking you guys through why I do this. So, first off, I click on the Grenadiers and I try to put a melee tank, whether it is my Titan or Spearman, Pikeman, whatever you're bringing as your tank for that raid. Put them in front of the Grenadiers, closer to them than your ranged units. The AI of the game, 9 out of 10, is that these Grenadiers should attack the first thing that comes into their range. Sometimes they go do random stuff and attack Grenadiers, but that is mostly what is supposed to happen. So clicking on these Grenadiers, I see that my Titan is at the correct spot that he should be. And these Spearmen, why I could place them right here leveled with these Grenadiers, but I'm not going to do that for the exact same reason, because I want these Grenadiers to attack those Spearmen first. And they are protecting my Grenadiers from those Panthers as well. I'm going to have my Titan walk this way to attract as much attention as possible. And I'm going to have 2 sets of Grenadiers to deal with that Panther, and we are going to start this off. So this is the first thing that happened. I'm going to have him Yep, as you guys could see, we took care of those Panthers. We lost 1 set of Spearmen. That is quite okay. We don't want these guys here. So now that you guys could see, there are ranged units on the ground and there are Goliaths beating on my Titan. The name of the game is Kite the Goliaths, and have your ranged units attacking them. What I do when I see ranged units on the ground is have my Titan go take care of those ranged units. Why? Because those ranged units put out constant damage on your Titan, while those Goliaths or melee defending troops can't. So I have my Titan take care of the Grenadiers ranged units, and have my ranged units take care of the melee defending units. That way, you take care of everything as soon as possible and as fast as you can. We got through that without using any spells, any reinforcements, and we just lost 1 set of Spearmen. As I said, that's because of the Panthers there. We will try to... What happened there? Randomly just... I had this planned. Since we have a quest going on today as well, that we have to capture a land, we are going to capture a ruin back. And we are going to attack Caesarius, or however you pronounce that. So, first thing that we're going to look at is the Titan again. It's a Durad, a level 38. He has fire resistance. I assume. English, please. I think so. Why is that? That is one of his skills. I'm not sure what his skills are, but we are going to think that he has that. And he has a defensive relic against poison and one that buffs his health or armor. So, we don't have that anymore. Okay. So now looking at the troops on defense, what does he have? 2 Grenadiers, 2 Pikemen, and the rest are Goliaths. So what we are going to do is, we don't need this Highlander as a relic of ours, so we are going to change it for my 3rd, another one of my favorite relics that I use more often than anything else is, where are you, buddy? This guy, Foe Crusher. He gives me 16% damage against Pikemen and 16% against Grenadiers. So I am going to use it. And do I have any other That's a 0. Well, we don't. So what we are going to use is we are going to use this against Earth, what Goliath put out. So this time around, I think I'm going to take one set of spearmen because there are no panthers, and I think I would be okay. We would be fine with taking one set of pikemen with ourselves. So, because he has a level 38 Durat that might very possibly have fire resistance, we are going to take 3 freezes with ourselves and 2 Goliaths as backup. 55,000 against 89,000, I think. So we are very far behind in those numbers. But again, we are going to try to not. Okay, we are going to try and not use our reinforcements. So what are we going to do here? We are getting attacked from 3 sides. So we don't want these set of grenadiers, ranged units, attack us right off the bat. I mean, at least not attack our grenadiers. So we are going to take care of those. One set of grenadiers and one set of spearmen should be more than enough for that. And I think 3 grenadiers should be able to take care of one set of level 13 pikemen very easily. Let's go. Yep, they did. So now what we do here on this map, we are going to try to drag Durat towards ourselves, and we are going to try and take care of him with our grenadiers and Titan. Yep, he has fire resistance, and that is bad news for us because it is taking a lot of time taking care of him to take him down. So we are going to have our Titan again. If he would listen to us, get out of there. Nope, he is not going to listen to us. So we are going to freeze everything again and try to take care of them. If we take care of the Durat, we will have to kite those Goliaths. Okay, I need you to get out of there, buddy. Well, he seems very into the fight and he is not listening to us. So we used 3 free spells there. As I said, that Durat had fire resistance, and it took us a lot of while to take care of him. So now the name of the game is Kite the Goliaths, as always. So we are going to attract them towards our Titan while our grenadiers are taking care of them. And since he has very low health, we can't afford him taking any more damage. We know that there are no ranged units on defense anymore, so that is good for us. So all we are gonna do now is have them chase my Goliath. I mean, my Titan. Catch me if you can. Do it. Do it. You can't. So guys, just to sum it all up, so because this is gonna be another easy win. If there are melee units plus ranged units underground defending, have your Titan take care of the ranged units while your ranged units are taking care of the melee units. That way you take out the constant damage that is coming towards your Titan away from the map. So your Titan has a better chance of living through the raid. And for taking care of the Titan, as you saw there, when they are as high level as this one, he was a level 38 with resist against fire. You could take archers with yourselves. I took grenadiers. Why? Because I have upgraded my grenadiers to level 12 and my archers are not upgraded. They still put out a decent amount of more damage than my archers. But if they are the same level, you could take your archers just to go around that defensive skill against fire. Well, guys, this was the first part to the new series of Hitting Higher. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it and learned from it, the most important. Till another video on another time and another hitting up, bam, in their faces. I'm gonna wish you all a good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Raging Panda out.